Straight ahead, fans, Legends Division Tag Competition with a rare appearance by Arn and Ole Anderson, backed up by Bobby the Brain Heenan at ringside, facing the team of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, the Mid-Atlantic Champion, and Rowdy Piper.
The following Legends Division Tag match will be one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring, along with Bobby the Brain Heenan, at a combined weight of 518 pounds, hailing from Minnesota, the team of Arn and Ole Anderson, the Horsemen.
A lot of people say it, and it's true. These two, the Andersens, I don't care what they say about Mr. Perfect and Lex Luger being Bobby Heenan's best team. These two guys, they show up 2, maybe 3 times a year, and every time they do, they clean up. 2 members of the legendary 4 Horsemen faction, Arn and Ole Anderson, and indeed whenever they do show up, they do have a tendency to win, but it's going to be a long haul for them against Rowdy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, the RWL Mid-Atlantic Champion.
Well, Don, if you're looking for some sort of unit of measurement, the Andersons' last appearance was 5 months ago exactly on Snarl, and they handed the Psychedelics a rare defeat.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 495 pounds, Rowdy Piper, and the RWL Mid-Atlantic Champion, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Well, ever since these two decided to reunite their old ties, business has been looking good for Mr. Wonderful and the Hot Rod. Hot Rod seems to have forgotten all about losing the Legends World Championship. And Mr. Wonderful, well, he's doing well for himself too. He'll be defending that Mid-Atlantic title at the next edition of RWL Snarl. But tonight, Hot Rod and Mr. Wonderful, they got a tall order in front of them against Arn and Ole Anderson in this tag team matchup.
They're going into this one with fire in their bellies, with both Piper and Orndorff having cultivated a strong dislike for all things and persons related to Bobby Heenan.
It's definitely going to be a slightly taller challenge than Mr. Perfect and Lex Luger. The Andersons have surprised us before, same as they did 5 months back against the Psychedelics. Still, I'm keen to see Hot Rod and Orndorff take home the win tonight here at the Ridge.
It is true, we don't get to see the Andersons a whole bunch, but when they do show up, things tend to happen. Going to be Arn and Mr. Wonderful starting off as Charles Lucera sounds the bell. They come center ring, they lock it up, collar and elbow. Mr. Wonderful tags Arn Anderson with a hard right, and then rakes the back. Orndorff countered by Arn Anderson with a hard right. Mr. Wonderful with a back body drop to Arn Anderson, followed up with a kick to the back of the head. Orndorff countered by Arn Anderson with elbows to the midsection. Bobby Heenan likes what he sees. There's a shoulder tackle, taking Orndorff down. He quickly gets back up, but too late. Here comes Ole Anderson. Orndorff catches a running bulldog from Ole Anderson, hard right. Kick to the midsection from Orndorff. They lock it up again. Mr. Wonderful being escorted towards the ropes by Ole Anderson. He counters. Ole Anderson counters. They lock up one more time here. And Ole's going to insist. There's a left jab from Ole Anderson. Mr. Wonderful whipped to the ropes. Nice high hip toss from Ole Anderson. Takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Rowdy Piper tries to stop him, but no use. Elbow drop across the back of Mr. Wonderful. And Ole Anderson looked like he was going to go after Piper, but changes his mind and goes for a pin instead. 1. Not even a 1. Orndorff getting the right shoulder up real quick. Orndorff seated in the far right corner, catches a boot, counters with another boot to Ole Anderson, quickly gets back up, running drop kick, takes Ole Anderson down to the mat. Ole Anderson catches a right from Mr. Wonderful, the Mid-Atlantic Champion, not backing down from the Andersons at all. Ole slammed into the opposing team's corner. Here comes Hot Rod. Rowdy Piper taking over for his team, but first a little double team action. Drop toe hold and an elbow drop across the back of Ole Anderson. Piper going to go after Arn Anderson, catches a shot from him. Well, shoulder tackle takes Arn Anderson down to the floor. Piper takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Ole Anderson on the outside. Piper misses the double axe handle. Ole Anderson making his way back into the ring. Goes after Mr. Wonderful. Paul Orndorff tags him with a right, and a dropkick takes him down to the floor. Piper catches a clothesline from Ole Anderson. Anderson rounds him up. Gets a hold of the trunks. Nice vertical suplex from Ole Anderson. Ole locks it up. With Roddy Piper has him up over the shoulder. Piper with a quick counter and a chop block behind the knee, taking Ole Anderson down. A counter from Ole, an elbow, a quick jab, but a quick counter hip toss from Roddy Piper too. Piper with mounted rights to the head of Ole Anderson and a disrespectful slap across the face for good measure. Piper with a knee right to the side of the head of Ole Anderson. Piper turns him over, gets a hold of the leg and slams the knee right into the canvas. Piper beats it out of town, turns it over to Mr. Wonderful, the Mid-Atlantic champion. Moves in on Ole Anderson. Ole rounds him up, sets him up against the ropes. Mr. Wonderful being dribbled against the ropes, catching forearm shots to the back. Down he goes. Ole Anderson locks up Orndorff again. Whips him to the far right corner. Moves in on him. Orndorff counters with an elbow, gets a hold on Ole Anderson. There's a headlock and a headlock punch. Orndorff goes behind, delivers a shot to the back, whips Ole Anderson to the ropes, ducks under, and a back body drop for Ole Anderson too. Mr. Wonderful covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Nope. Ole Anderson trying to make it to his corner. Delivers an enziguri to Mr. Wonderful. A quick jab, a quick right, another, and a spinning clothesline. Takes Orndorff down. Ole Anderson covers. 1. But no, not even a 1. Mr. Wonderful gets back to a standing position. Cheap shots from Roddy Piper on the outside to Ole Anderson. Arn Anderson takes Mr. Wonderful down on the outside. Ole Anderson going right back after Roddy Piper. Mr. Wonderful with an abdominal stretch on Arn Anderson on the outside. Piper on the outside, urging Ole Anderson to come on out and fight. Mr. Wonderful beating the tar out of Arn Anderson on the outside. The referee counting. Bobby the Brain Heenan looking a little bit concerned. Piper taken down by Ole Anderson. And a vertical suplex from Paul Orndorff to Arn Anderson. Ole Anderson on the top turnbuckle as Orndorff makes his way back inside the ring. Kick to the midsection from Ole. A shoulder tackle takes Orndorff down to the canvas. And a blatant choke. Well, we didn't see that coming, huh? Oh, man. Ole Anderson with a clothesline takes Orndorff down. Here's a cover, a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Well, now, shut up. The Heenan family, the Horsemen, picking themselves up a win.
The time of the fall, 5 minutes and 12 seconds. And your winners, Arn and Ole Anderson.
You know, if Bobby Heenan was smart, which he isn't really all that much, I would put more focus on Arn and Ole Anderson over Mr. Perfect and Lex Luger. They just have a tendency to look at how quick they wrapped up Piper and Orndorff tonight. It is certainly true. The Horsemen, Arn and Ole Anderson, picking up a quick win over the Mid-Atlantic champion and Hot Rod. Fans, we're going to be back in just a moment with more RWL Homecoming.